Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Got me a sharp knife today and a glass of water. Good sign. I'm going to open some cars for you guys today. I'm going to do a little bit of opening and a little bit of showcasing today. Just the cars that I'm opening today, I thought it might be kind of nice to show off a couple more little bits. What else we got going on today? We've got this cool VW t-shirt that was given to me when I bought some Hot Wheels. Mate, I really wish I could remember your name. If any of you guys up the North Island know who prints these, let him know that I've been thanking him heaps for his t-shirt. It was such a good gesture, and I'm really stoked to be able to show it off to you guys. I wish I could remember his name so you could go maybe get your own t-shirt. Awesome t-shirt, brother, thank you. On the sideline there, we've got Nos playing in the background. Cool little three-piece band. No vocals, just pure music. Just the way I like it. Okay, so opening time. Sharp knife. And my first car from the Fast and Furious. Love it. Mazda RX-7 FD. Now I'm guessing the FD stands for Formula Drift. Also, if you can see there, it's an HKS, which is totally awesome for me because I have a little HKS series that I collect. Unfortunately, it's not the same colouring that I'm used to, but it will possibly sit there in amongst those lot as well. You can see on the back there what came with this collection. Now what have I opened from here? I've actually got all those castings anyway, so I don't know if I actually bought any of the other ones. I've already pre-opened them. This one here was when it first came out, and the first Fast and Furious sets was super popular. I guess as time's gone on, they are still popular, but nowhere near as popular as it was when it first came out. Alright, so Formula Drift RX-7. So what I'll do is I will open it, as I said I would, but we'll go through and have a look at some of the RX-7s that I have, and they're all ever so slightly different. So we've got this one here. I've got a few of these. This one here is your classic RX-7. As you can see, it's in bright pink. It was a neon speeder with its super bright wheels. Cool colour, cool piece. I've got some other ones of these, but I don't need to be showing them all off today. This one here, which I actually thought was the same. It's a 90... can't tell if it's 95, 96 RX-7. I thought this was exactly the same as this. But when we look at them actually, look at the comparison. Very, very similar, aren't they? Front end's definitely got a lot more details, but I expect that from a premium. Might actually be the same casting, however they've got different names. This one is just a 96 Mazda RX-7, whereas this one's labelled differently with the RX-7 FD Formula Drift. And then we've got this crazy sucker here. This is the Pandem RX-7. Yep, RX-7 FC Pandem it says on there. So it's quite different again. It looks more like the Savannah. So we've got basic one. I'm trying to see if I can see any differences, but they're actually rather the same. This one here, 96 RX-7. The Formula Drift RX-7. tandem RX-7. Cool. That's my little RX-7 showcase. Now we'll move on to something that I think it's a new casting, 89 Toyota Supra and the Ronin Run. Love the Ronin. I love both Ronin Run series. They've been really good. They've actually been so far my favourites for the year. Last year I think the Ronin Run was my favourite set for the year, and now we've got this one here. Cool collection of cars on it. I like every single casting on it. I actually have a complete set which I keep carded. Excuse me. It's been very windy, very hot, very pollinated around here lately, so I think I picked something up from somewhere. But this 89 Toyota Supra, I love the Supras. I have quite a lot more Supras than I expected. I've got this one here, the older looking Supra, and then we've got the GR Supra. Mean looking machine, this one. I actually have quite a lot of castings of this one, all different liveries, but no, this is a wicked piece. I do particularly like this one as well. Love the white wheels. Alright, so let's open this one up. The 89. Now, what's the year difference? 82. This one's an 82. And this one in the box, which I will open, is the 89. So a few years later, slightly different look, and it's red colour. I don't know why I get Thomas Magnum PI vibes, even though I know it was a Ferrari that he drove. And there we go, there's the difference between the two. I don't mind these wheels on it. I'm not normally a big fan of plasticky looking wheels. Metal base, plastic wheels, rubber wheels, and a good metal base. So my Supra collections are slowly starting to grow in different castings, which, man, that's the thing I love the most, is trying to get all the different castings of each car, especially of things like Toyota. If I can get a whole bunch of different Toyota castings, which I have heaps. Now I'm going to slowly building up different Supras. So that's I'm stoked with that. This is really cool to see this piece come out. Yet again, a new Toyota piece. Lots of detail on the back there. Good details on the front. Very, very cool piece. You guys can't quite see that, but the paint job just on here is a little bit rough. I like the stripe down the side. I love this new thing with Hot Wheels that they're doing now. I always have trouble showing you guys these, but the wing mirrors are these solid metal now. Great. It just makes them that much better. Means they don't fall to bits when you're sort of giving them a bit of a knock or a bash. Choice. Toyota Supra. Okay, last but least, in my premium openings anyway, is my favourite of this collection, the Ronin Run yet again. My favourite one in this one is this one here, the Mad Mike RX-3. What a cool piece this is. Super lowered to the ground, looking mean as, cool decals, chopping it open as we speak. So the full title is Mad Mike Mazda RX-3 Wagon Remorque. I think that's how you pronounce it. Mork as in talk. Yeah, what a awesome looking Hot Wheels. I always love too, I've always been a fan of station wagons, so it's really cool to see the RX3 coming out in the station wagon, but not just any old station wagon, it's the Mad Mike Howell station wagon, the Remorque. Freaking cool. Now just to sort of, I'll have a quick comparison, like look, details, lots of cool decal on there. So you guys can read it if you can. Lots of cool decal on there and lots of cool details. Metal base, metal chassis, heavy as. Now just to sort of, so I can sort of compare the two, I pulled out an RX3 here so we can see the front there. Compare the two. Wicked. Looks good side by side. Or one on top of the other. Cool. Very, very cool. Very happy me. You know, like the thing I'm the most happiest about, I didn't think I was going to get one of these, but I managed to get two and a complete set. So, yay. Very happy. My set's actually sitting up over there. I won't turn my camera around, but you will see it in the background of my videos because it's my favourite set at the moment. I'm super happy with it. Just shuffle some cars around so we can have a look later on. Right, that's my 3 main premiums opening. What I would like to also show you, I've had this 5-pack for a while. I kind of get sick of 5-packs sitting around, they take up a lot of space. I like to open them and I like to show them off to you guys. So this is this Nightburner set here. As soon as I've got all these Japanese cars opening, I might as well open this Nightburners, which has got some really awesome Japanese cars in there. Back of the box, tells you what cars they are, tells you what I paid for it, tells you a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes if you're lucky, yep, this came out in 2023, so I have been holding on to this for a little while. Tells you when they come out, when they were released. Never too flash with boxes, so don't need my sharp knife. I'm just going to tear her open. Cheers, everybody. Tear her open, get the cars out, and we're going to have a good old gander. Just a reminder, that's NOS playing in the background. One of my old bands that I really enjoyed playing with. But like all bands, they eventually fall apart, fold, end up in arguments. Just have had enough. And yep, so that band no longer exists. But I'm lucky enough that I have a recording that I can share with you guys. Alright, so I'm going to keep that box because there's a couple of pieces in here and I'm not quite sure what they are. Yep, that's what I thought. So the one on top here, we've got the Ford Sierra Cosworth. Not so flash on its colour, but I really like that it's the Ford colours. I have a Ford diorama box that this just might sit in with. It would actually quite look good because they too are blue and white. If you ever remember the diorama box, the Ford diorama box that came out, that might just sit quite nicely with them. Now if I'm not wrong, yep, Nissan Maxima drift car. Got a few of these. I quite like the like I said, I love station wagons, so the Nissan Maxima drift car is a cool piece. Very, very plasticky, plastic base, plastic wheels. I think even the chassis is plastic. The thing I like about the drift car, it's actually got nothing in the back. They normally seem to have something in the back, but look at that, you can see right through to the engine bay. Wicked. Japanese on the side. I imagine it says Nissan. If anybody is from Japan watching this or understands Japanese, you can let me know what that says. Please don't be shy. When I say don't be shy too, please hit that like button. That's really good. It helps me a lot. I always find in these videos I don't get a lot of likes. I'm guessing my audience is rather small, and that's fine by me. I just do this out of sheer fun. I love opening Hot Wheels cars. I love Hot Wheels cars. I don't mind talking to you guys about them. So there we go. And if you're really enjoying what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button as well. That always helps. And if you've got a mate, there's a subscribe button there as well. Sorry, not a subscribe button, a share button as well. So if you can pop all those three, that's great. The other reason why I opened this little wee box too, because we were talking about Toyota Supras, and now we have a 2020 GR Supra, which I did show you one earlier. I do have one here. So I love the colour of this one. I love that colour red. It's like a shiny cherry red. It's a beautiful colour. Don't mind the look of this car at all. The wheels look really good. The decal's pretty plain, but it looks good with this cherry red. We've got a little bit of detail on the front, which is always a bonus. No detail on the back. Plastic base, plastic wheels. And there it is beside its counterpart. That's its premium. You compare the details, which are really not that bad at all. Very basic, especially a 5-pack basic. Sweet, yet again another GR Supra to add to my list. Next, what have we got here? This one's going to catch me. I have to read it. And I know I'm going to get it wrong. The DiMartini Veloce. My apologies, I'm sure I pronounced it completely wrong. I don't think this is an actual casting. I think it's a fantasy casting. But I like it. It looks like it's in the JPS colours with the black and the gold. It doesn't say anything about that though. It's totally fine. I think it looks really good. I actually really like this casting. I like the louvers on the back. Louvers, man, they were a big thing in my time. I had a Mark III Cortina. Put some louvers, put some caps on it. Look at that, completely plastic. Not so plastic on the top though, I don't think. No, that's definitely die cast. The hood is plastic. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's an actual casting. I'm actually going to have to look it up online to see if this car actually exists. But I believe it's just a fantasy car. A cool fantasy car for sure. Last but least, the mighty Subaru STI. I'm hoping somewhere down the track, I have a friend who has an STI. I do a one-to-one where I show you the car and Hot Wheels, and then we jump into the real thing. So let's have a wee look down the future, and hopefully I will be hopping in an STI and a friend's STI and taking you guys for a wee bit of a black. I actually really like the livery on this. For a 5-pack, it's a really cool 5-pack. You got the Ford Cosworth, Got the GR Supra, the Nissan Maxima Drift, which is all great castings. This one, and the STI. Wicked 5-pack. So, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching my channel. With the Toyota Supra. The Mazda RX-7 Formula Drift. And the Mad Mike station wagon. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Loved all my openings today. I hope you guys are all keeping well. Christmas is coming around the corner. You can feel free to tell me what you guys want for Christmas. If there's any particular castings which you guys find super awesome, and then that might be a Christmas gift you guys might like, or what you're hoping to expect in the Hot Wheels line for Christmas. Not Hot Wheels, it's whatever toys you're into, because I love toys too. Choice everybody, thanks for watching my show. Thanks for listening to my music. Cheers.